Good morning everyone, welcome to Astra, the daily current affairs. Today it is 14th of August 2023. I am just going through what are the main current affairs that we have, which an UPSC aspirant has to look into it. Whatever the important aspects are there, please wait for our thematic videos. We will be coming out with that and we will be discussing them for you people. So let's start. 14 states set to join the education scheme. The new education scheme, the new education policy of 2019 has been introduced in 2020. Now, even after 3 years have been completed, or almost 3 years were yet to complete, 14 states are yet to join. Now, this is the thing. It has to be understood that education has been revamped under the new education scheme. So, under this, many states have not yet joined. We have to wait and watch what the government is going to do or what these states are going to do. Manipur officials told to quit social media groups. With the bureaucracy and the police split on ethnic lines, government says members of groups that further separatist, anti-nationalist, communal and diverse agendas will invite disciplinary action. So they are restricting the officials to quit social media groups because even the social media, even the state media apparatus or the so-called state bureaucratic apparatus were divided based on ethnic lines. This is something again which is not a good news as far as internal security is considered. Kerala retains parts deleted it by NCERT in textbooks, so they are continuing it. So this is Hyderabad news. This is not important. You can conveniently neglect it if you are not a Telangana student who is preparing for groups. Next is directly let's go to the South India page. TDP Supremo writes to Prime Minister and President seeking a CBI probe into attacks on him, but the thing is, he is the person who has not allowed CBI to enter into the state during his tenure. Very unfortunate. Now, create a knowledge society. This is important. Despite study progressive since independence, higher education institutions need to prioritize experiments, timing, training, skills, experience, and education. All these are important. Please read it. You will have some knowledge on answer writing of education. Next, Pakistani's political roller coaster continues. This is inside the Pakistan, what is happening inside Pakistan, how this is a roller coaster, because we have seen recently Imran Khan was arrested and he was not allowed to participate into elections in the coming time. So obviously there are some uncertain times in Pakistan, not important for us. Dalit Christians exclusion by the state. You can read this guys. This is very important. Exclusion by the state, exclusion by the church, exclusion by the society altogether. So last year, Indian government has constituted a commission headed by former Chief Justice K.G. Balakrishnan to study the possibility of granting SC status to Dalit Christians. In this context, this is very important. Recently, resolution was also adopted by Tamil Nadu Assembly to amend the 1950 presidential order in this regard. So this is all the things which is related. Please read this article. We are going to make a separate video on this very important article on this text. Rebooting the courts. Criminal laws may need reforms, but not new and unfamiliar names. So this is about the so-called recent changes that were done to the names of the criminal laws. That is, they have replaced IPC, Indian Penal Code, with Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Second one is Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita to replace Code of Criminal Procedure, Bharatiya Saksha to replace the Evidence Bill. So in this game, what we required is criminal laws required reforms but not names. So names was very familiar. These names such as IPC, CRPC, Indian Evidence Code, these are very easy to pronounce, easy to remember, right? Rather than using the Hindi integrated terms. So this is something which we have to remember. So they have also spoken something about which is going on in the these laws, right? This is the thing. So please have a look at it. Glaring omission. Now this is regarding the so-called keeping out the Chief Justice of India in the election process of ECI. So we are going to make a separate video on this also. So please have a look at this article, have a look at this article and have a very important article on Dalit Christians. A scientific survey at Vanuatu, you can leave it, not important. Indian judiciary data hides more than it reveals in bail cases. Have a look at it guys, what Indian data has on bails. Next, UK taking measures to ensure safety of Indian mission in London. NIA conducts searches in 5 states in PFI conspiracy related issues. Unviable Arunachal Hydel project given to central public sector units. India, China to hold military talks today. And IAF has lifted 68 personnel to Ladakh. This is completely okay, but it's completely fine even if you neglect it. So have a look at a note on investigating and delayed gratification. Despite changing market dynamics, patient, value-driven investigation, consistency yield rewards, recognizing long-term remains the cornerstone of state investing. So this is some investment option so that you'll become wise in terms of money, not important for UPSC. Leave it. So again in the international affairs, there are no much news. Let's go to the text and context page. In the scientific page, they have given one term called meta-genome sequencing technology is transforming pathogen surveillance. Very technical, no need to read. Bulldozing the law and order and the constitution. If you are interested, you can read it. Already we have made a separate video on that, you can have it. Is the US-Iran hostage swap finally materializing? So this is also something important, have a look at it. What has been said about the release of frozen funds on Iran? What role did Qatar play to secure the deal? Now they are saying that US and Iran has having some disputes and now they are coming out. Why is India's defense ministry distinct Microsoftware Industries for Maya OS? So don't worry, I'm going to make this. So you read these articles which I said, only 3 articles. One is this one. Is India, US, Iran hostage to swamp finally, and then go to the editorial page. Please read on the Dalit Christians, and then try to read an article on this rebooting the courts as well as glaring omissions. So on all this, we are going to make separate videos also. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.